You know how this goes. Like, share, subscribe. Hit the bell to be notified. Like, share, subscribe. Hey, 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 millionaires. Welcome to part 2 of making a dish mat cooler bag for hubby, okay? Well, half and half. You got dish mat and you got fabric, okay? So, I was thinking, millionaires, and this is very important because the kind of bag that I was making, the zipper, the bottom part would be squared off so it can sit. You know what I mean? The top part is kind of just going straight across. I don't want that kind of bag. So it looks like a woman bag. I don't want that. So I said I needed to change it. I need to box the top just like I'm boxing the bottom, which means I'm be cutting off some zipper and all that, but it's fine. I need it to be a total box shape. And I think that'll be a little more manly. You know what I mean? So let's get started. Okay, so I did not have it in my mind to box the top in the beginning. So I'm glad I thought about that, because I think it's much more manly if I box it, okay? Because at this point, it'll just be wide up here and coming down and boxed at the bottom. That's not a good shape for a man. It's just not. So I'm gonna cut. I ain't gonna cut all this. Well, I can. I don't want it that thick though. So whatever I cut at the bottom, I'm cutting at the top. So let's get a measure. Let's get some measuring here. Hold on. I want to see if I want. What is on this side stopping it? Y'all, my shirt tripping. My shirt is tripping. Where is there it is. Okay. So 2 inches always seems so big to me, but I want to be able to put bottles in it. So I think 2 inches would be good to square off it. Let's see what 3 looks like. That's a big old bottom box right there. And if I do 3 here, oh, I saw some, y'all. I'm like, what is that? Then I do 3 here. I would do 3 up here, and my bag would be, it wouldn't be tall. I need a tall bag, tall enough to get. Wait a minute. Tall enough to get bottles of water in. Okay. So we're looking at, I can get away with one, let's say 1.5. I can't see up here. Let's see, 1.5 right there. It'll fit. Yeah, 1.5. So maybe 1.5, maybe 1. Because I'm scared I'm going to make it not tall enough for the bottles to actually fit in. Oh, let's go for the 1.5. I gotta have, it needs to be wide enough also. So I definitely need a 1. I need a 2, but that's gonna be too big. That's gonna have my bag too short. So we're gonna do a 1.5 square out of each side. Let me get some chalk. This is not the chalk I like to use, but you know, it's what I got right now. So we're gonna do 1.5, you guys. Oh, I'm so scared. I'm so scared. So 1.5 on height. And 1.5 on length. I need to get my other. All right. So yeah, that's not a big gash. I'm trying to get where I can. That's not a big square at all. Ooh, I'm thinking it'll be wide enough. It'll be wide enough. Okay, so we're going 1.5 at the top. I can't even see the lines, y'all. I'm gonna have to turn on some light. I didn't think I needed light. I thought the outdoor light would be good enough, but I can't see. So let's see. I might have to close curtains and everything. Okay, that's a little better. Let me make sure you guys still can see, because we had some flies in the window we had to open up so we can kill, because we don't play with the flies. No, 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 not the flies. Okay, so we're going 1.5 down. All right. I'm trying to be really, really on point with my measuring, as you can see. I'm really taking my time. And y'all know I don't take my time when it comes to measuring and stuff. Okay, so now I gotta do that here, 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 and the same thing on these two. This is your interlining right here, so it's gonna have to have the same cuts, the same squares taken out. Okay? Now I'm gonna see if I can't, see here I go shortcutting already, y'all. I wanna see if I can't cut these out and then use these as a template to cut. You know I got the half step, right? Always. Always and forever. Work smart, not hard. I really need it bigger, but I want to make sure my bag is still tall enough, because it's not already a tall bag. It's a short bag to begin with. You know what I mean? So I don't want to take out too much, make it too short, and then can't fit a bottle of water in it nicely. That'll be defeating the purpose of me making the bag. All right, I'm gonna get all these cut out millionaires, and I will return as soon as I'm done. Yes, but here we go. All 4 pieces are gonna be cut like this. Boom, 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 boom. Let me let you get a close up in case you can't see from way over there. And this is how all 4 will be cut. So now we will have a box top, a box bottom. And goodness gracious, it's gonna be so cute. Let's go. All right, I got everybody cut. Now remember, you can use a sunscreen that goes in the car. I'm sure it'll be a lot better because it's insulated on both sides. This side just has the bubbles, and then this side has that whatever it's supposed to be to help things stay cold. So a sun visor would be so much better. But this came to me, so I got to use it, millionaires. You know, I was waiting on a sun visor. This came to me. They put this in food in these when they deliver food, and they want it to stay cold with the ice packs and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, so close enough, close enough. All right, so now we are going to add zipper and one of our aluminum, I don't know what to call this, one of our stay cold pieces. Okay, stay cold piece, zipper is ready to be added. And so now our zipper is almost too long now, but that's okay. It's still cute. It's still cute. So we're finna get this added. You ready? Let's go. All right, so we'll start with this side. And you want to face your zipper down. Now I know I need my zipper pull to be at the end right here. So I'm going to attach. Let me unzip it a little bit so I can, there we go. So I'm gonna attach here. I think I'm gonna go past my zipper pull a little bit. I'm gonna leave this out. It's probably not even gonna remain. I don't know, let me see. It'll be in the seam. I don't know, how do I want it? Well, anyway, face down out the side. So right here at the end, we're gonna pin all the way down, just like we do anytime we do a zipper. So the way I have it, I'm gonna have my pulls perfectly on the outside of the fabric. So if they stay, they stay. If they don't, they don't. And I hope I just showed y'all that. I got this dog on camera. I'm so sorry if I didn't. My zipper pull is right on the outside. I don't know if y'all saw that or not. But okay, face down, all right? And I'm going to pin. Let me get, I wonder where is my clips. That's what I need right now, my clips. We're going to try to pin. I need to start using my clips, millionaires. I'm just going to pin it, and I'm going to go run that seam down. I don't know if I want to get super close or not out the side, because it really depends on how you want your bag to look. If you want your zipper to be seen, if you don't want your zipper to be seen, it's up to you how close you get to your zipper line. And with us putting this aluminum on behind it, I may not need to be so close. So I'm going to see, let me see, and I'll be right back. That fly scared the mess out of me, y'all. Scared me. All right, so hey there. I want to go ahead on and put this pretty side down, because I'm gonna sew these, I'm gonna go and sew them at the same time. So I have my zipper where I want it, and I want this aluminum side down, which is the pretty side. Then I'm gonna pin it all three, and I'm just gonna sew all three at the same time. Just make sure you got your sandwich. And then we're gonna sew it at 1/4 of an inch. Not all the way up next to the zipper, because we can't see it. For one thing, you don't want to try to get on the teeth if you can't see it. So 1/4 of an inch, okay? You should have that line on your sewing machine. I guess, I reckon. All right, there we go. Pinned and ready. Pinned and ready. Let's sew that. I'll be right back. Let's get a good close-up look first. Look at that fly. I gotta go get the fly swat. All right, so we got a sandwich. We have the front, pretty side down. We have the zipper, and then we have the back piece, pretty side up. So pretty side to pretty side with the zipper stuck in the middle with the pretty side of the zipper down also, okay? All right, millionaires, that was tough. That was really tough, sewing these bubbles. They did not want to move. I had to literally pull it through, and I mean, some of it just didn't even act right, but it's on. So if I had a walking foot, it would have helped a lot more, but this is just a regular machine. This is not an industrial machine. It's just a regular home machine, so you can only do what you can do, okay? But I got it on, millionaires. I have it on. I mean, look, I went up and down and on there. Listen, I might try to go back over there because it just kept on wiggling on me. But anyway, as you can see, we have the zipper on. This will be folded this way and sewn down. Okay, we're going to sew. When I get that right, I'm going to sew right across here, and then we'll be ready to do the other side of the zipper. Okay, so all we did was fold that back. Just fold that back. And then come here and sew it down. Okay, right across there. Just to keep this aluminum from being in the zipper when you're unzipping and you're zipping. that will do it, okay? So we're gonna sew right across there. All right, I'll be back. All right, millionaires, and there we are. Now we'll do the same thing on this side. Remember, pretty side to pretty side, and then we'll be ready. All right, let me prop you guys up so we can get this side done. See you in a minute. All right, we're gonna do exactly the same thing, and we're gonna sandwich it just like we did the other side. Wanna level that up with that. And then we're gonna come pretty side to pretty side. But that will be the pretty side, you know. And then I'm gonna pin and sew and flip and sew down all over again. All right? So let's repeat. All right, millionaires. We got this jump put together nicely. Zipper in between. So our next steps will be to bring these two together, right side to right side. Those two together, right side to right side. And then we're gonna sew down, well, not all the way. We're gonna leave a hole at the bottom of these, okay? But we're gonna sew, leave a hole, sew. We're gonna sew, we're gonna sew. Now here, we're gonna sew all the way down. We're gonna sew across, and we're gonna sew. We're not gonna leave a hole on this side. Our pulling hole will be on this side. And make sure you leave the zipper open, because we're gonna need to be able to get in the bag, okay? All right, so don't forget. Bam, 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 bam. Leave a hole big enough to get the bag through. Bam and bam, okay? And then once we'll open it, we'll finish it up. Well, not once we open it. Once we do that, we'll finish up the squaring of the rest of it, okay? So I'll be back shortly. Let me get this done, and I'll see you back here. All right, millionaires, let's flip it. Make sure y'all can see good, as I get up in the air and cut you off all kinds of things. All right, I got it sewn everywhere. I got my zipper open. So now I got to figure out who I need to pull through what. Because we still got to sew, some sewing to do. Oh, and this is not a good material to pull things through. It may or may not make it. I can feel it cracking. Oh, this little piece right here is not, I'm gonna have to really redo it. I'm gonna try to hold it and pull. So if you have a sunshade, you're gonna have a much better chance with a sunshade than with this thin, you know, this is thin, came out of one of those value meal kind of things, and yeah. So I'm trying to get it to where it won't all the way. Okay, I got it. Wait, I know one thing. If I have to turn it again, we screwed. I didn't mean to do, I need it backwards still. Yeah, I need it backwards still. Not the right way. I need it still the wrong way. Okay, so this is where I would take my end pieces and sew them closed. Let me make sure everything is turned the way I need it turned. It's smooth. Now, we're gonna go right across. Boom. We're gonna get this end part pulled out the way we need it. Let's put our hands in here and get that all night. Let me go on and pin this so won't nothing else tear. Pinning it might be tearing it. Oh my goodness. Oh, my zipper act like it's separating. Hold on. This is a very good zipper, I thought now. I don't need no problems with my zipper. It just look like it's not catching. but I believe it is. All right, got that one. Let's go down here and get this one. Okay. And now I'm gonna do. Let me close this up. And I'm not gonna be able to close it up pretty. It's not gonna be pretty. I'm going across it just like this. I'm even taking that part. I might take, no, that part good. I'm coming all the way down. I'm gonna close this up first before I finish. Let me get that closed, okay? All right, I got that closed. Not cute, but it's closed. Now, let's get our corners while we're doing this. I gotta keep that open. Go ahead on and pin my corner with that zipper closed. I gotta make sure I catch everything. Let me come this way with the pin, cause that's a lot. Okay, so we got the top. Let's get this bottom now that we have that closed up. And make sure you smooth your bottom. You don't want to do a pucker or anything. Smooth it out in there. Make sure it's ready to be sewn across. And be slow with your machine. If you don't have a big industrial machine like I don't, go slow. Please go slow. If you don't think your machine can do it, don't do it. I just know my machine can do anything. Doggone singer. Not affiliated, not sponsored. All right, and there is our bag inside out. I think it's gonna hold some water. Can't wait. Sew your ends and come on back. All right, millionaires. Now we got all our corners sewn across. So we are literally done with our bag. All corners sewn, the whole sewn closed. I had to be very, very gentle, and I still do because this is very gentle. This is very easy to tear. Let me take these pins out. I had the handles pinned down because that's gonna stab me. Just show us my name is what it is. All right, let's turn, and let's turn gently. Still for me. Okay, because I'm iffy about my zipper now. It was acting a little wonky. But we got the idea. We can come back later. Different material, different, you know, we have the idea. So all you need is an idea. Sit everybody down. Hope everybody's sitting the way they need to be sitting. Close enough anyway. Oh, okay. It's looking pretty weird. Now it's wider than I really wanted it to be. I didn't want it to be this wide. Look, I'm off. I gotta go back. And I put the sewing machine up. I said, I ain't gotta go back. I caught everything. Look at that. Didn't catch it, but you got the idea, right? I'm gonna go back and catch that. It's too long. It almost look womanish because it's long. I mean, I like it. I wanted it this short. You know what I mean? About right here. So I might could have had the dish mat turned that way. We'll see. We're gonna do some things with this. We're gonna do some things, but I like that. I like it. I'm about to say if Hubby don't want to use it, I will. Like it, millionaires. Okay, so I'm gonna go and catch. It look like I need to catch here too. Yeah, I do. I got to catch some uneven stuff we got going on. So I'm going to catch that, and I will be back with the finished look of this bag. All right. Now I got to be gentle and turn it back again. All right, millionaires. You know what this means. That means we done. You know what this means. Okay? Anyway, to the people who I knew, that means Arthur came by. He's so nosy. He got to come anytime I'm making something. Well, let me show y'all what happened. So be aware. You got some thick stuff you're working with. I can't even move it with the glove on. I broke my needle. Broke my needle. Sure did. Here's the little tip right there. Here's the little tip. Trying to get over a big old hump. Ooh, and if you know, I only had the general purpose needle. That is no good. So I put the heavy duty in. I believe that's what I had in the whole time was heavy duty. And yeah, that general purpose needle, no. But anyway, you ready? Are you ready? Look at that. Okay. It's still a little wider than I wanted it, but that's okay. He can get about a 6-pack of water in here. He can get about 6 bottles of water in here, and it'll be just fine. It's not a big old backpack to carry around. I love it. He's gonna love it. He's gonna love it. So, zipper works, and we are ready to chill. We ready to chill some water. Y'all so excited. I've been wanting to do this. Oh my God. I got it now. I'm gonna make so many of these. I'm gonna get a sunshade. And so the ladies may get one of these for Christmas, and that way is something that they can use. You feel me? Something they can use, a little cold water pack. They can use whatever they want. It's just too doggone cute. I'm trying to give it to my husband. He gonna be like, that look like a woman person. Listen, carry your water. Carry your water. It ain't big enough to do nothing with. It's just a tote for some water. Now don't you play. Carry that water. Millionaires, I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you for hanging in there for part 2 of making my husband's, hubby's Cowboy dish mat cooler bag. All right, Hubbies. I love you guys. Like, share, subscribe. Hit the bell to be notified when I'm here doing these things right here. I love you guys. See you tomorrow. So, did you like, share, subscribe? Did you hit the bell to be notified?